On Thursday, January 15, Nigerians will once again commemorate the Armed Forces Remembrance Day, honoring 7 personnel, veterans, and those who paid the supreme sacrifice in death for the nation. One of the key events leading to the main day is the annual Remembrance Lecture. At this year's edition, former army chiefs, past commanders, and service chiefs were in attendance. The Minister of Defense used the occasion to call for a coordinated crackdown on the use of local transportation systems by criminal networks, as well as the need to strengthen domestic industries.
Guided by our constitutional mandate, we are strengthening welfare, enhancing training, refining doctrine, and advancing indigenous defense production to reduce dependence on external procurement. It's important that for us to also look out. We have a lot of talented individuals that are scattered all over the nation, producing one thing or the other, gifted and talented, but nobody to harness them together. We have observed that most of our motor parks, we have a lot of illegal motor parks that are unmanned, and these people use those areas to move items, drugs, weapons, ammunition across the theater. So we want to work with the local governments to ensure that we address these issues and make movement of those items very difficult.
The second phase of the program featured a lecture titled Securing Nigeria's Future, the Armed Forces and National Development, delivered by former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai. One of the key focus areas is the military's widespread deployment across the country and its impact on the effectiveness of other security agencies.
Accelerate professionalization and specialization. I believe the armed forces are always transforming and reprofessionalizing, and specialization is continuous. So there is need to sustain that.
A panel discussion also followed, during which retired senior officers highlighted other critical national security and development issues.
To harness the capabilities and competencies of the veterans. Somebody trained for 35 years. I had the Chief Air Staff in front of the National Assembly talking about over 4,000 hours of flight. So if somebody retired with that experience, you just want it to go.
Most of our platforms are actually very good at those things. If I would make a very quick response to be able to respond, to deploy, to reset, to extract, and all of that.
There's nothing that stops the Nigerian naval dockyard from producing boats that can be sold to other countries in our region or be used locally. We should emphasize the quotation right now and ramp up our local production in terms of military hardware. That will support the economy.
This year's celebration comes amid assurances that the Nigerian military has the capacity to confront and defeat enemies of the state while safeguarding the nation's unity and territorial integrity. Ihotu Odo, Arise News.